It is probably safe to say that most Christians, when asked, would reply that they honor the Ten Commandments. But if asked to recite them, few would be able to do so. It is also an interesting thought that God considered the Ten Commandments to be of such importance that He wrote them in stone with His own finger, while entrusting all other scripture to human prophets.
And when He had made an end of speaking with him on Mount Sinai, He gave Moses 2 tablets of the testimony, tablets of stone, written with the finger of God.
But why were these commandments so important to God to cause Him to do this? They must hold a very important message. Let's go to Exodus chapter 20 and review what is written there.
You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image, any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them, nor serve them. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord your God. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the 7th day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day, and hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, nor his male servant, nor his female servant, nor his ox, nor his donkey, nor anything that is your neighbor's.
These 10 simple rules are as valid today as they were thousands of years ago when God gave them. Wouldn't it be a more peaceful world if everyone lived by these 10 simple rules of conduct? Even with the thousands of man-made laws that exist, we still do not have true peace. As 1 John 4:16 says, God is love, and He exhibits His kind and loving personality through these uncomplicated commandments. Through these simple rules of conduct, He gives us a practical guide on how to honor both Him and each other.
This is love for God, to obey His commands, and His commands are not burdensome.
Those who have a genuine relationship with God find that increasingly living by them is a pleasure. When we live by this code of honor, we give a clear indication to others that we truly have a relationship with our Creator.
Now by this we know that we know Him, if we keep His commandments. He who says, I know Him, and does not keep His commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever keeps His word, truly the love of God is perfected in him. By this we know that we are in Him. He who says he abides in Him ought himself also to walk just as He walked.
Long ago, God came to this earth with an urgent message, one that simplistically teaches how to honor Him and each other. Adventist believers are committed to helping others rediscover God's unchanging law of honor and respect. It is essential that no one should follow God's commandments in an attempt to be saved. Instead, one should follow them because he or she is saved.